Hello YouTube. Today I'm planning to upgrade my firmware on the Fiio X3 or Fiio X3. I'm not sure how to say the brand name. I got this a few months ago, and I was browsing the internet the other day and I found that they update the firmware on this pretty often, and I'm assuming there's probably an update by now. So I'm going to go ahead and check what firmware version I have first. So system settings is, I'm assuming, where the version is going to be at. There you go, about X3. So I'm assuming the bottom here where it says NB-Y332B is probably what version it is. Oh no, it's right there actually. I think it's right there. It's the X3 2 FW 1.4 is, I'm assuming, what version it is. Okay, so now let's see. I'm going to go ahead and go to products. And looks like they've got various different versions. So X3 second gen is the one I'm using here. And perfect. So this is it right here. This is the one I have, and I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can find some support page. Firmware download. Perfect. Welcome to the support center of X3 second gen. Downloads and they spelled that wrong. A firmware. So I'm assuming it's this one. Okay. X5, X5, X1, 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 X7, M3, X5 2. Alright, so there's the X3 2 is the one I have. And looks like the newest one is FW 2.0. So this is the one I have here. So looks like they've since then they had released two more versions, the 1.6 and 2.0, and so I'm gonna go ahead and jump directly to the 2.0. I'm gonna go ahead and go to more details, see what it looks like. Okay, looks like they listed a few more things they've done here. Let's go ahead and download the firmware. So it's about 28.71 megabytes. Can't be previewed. That's fine. Let's see what else we got here. Direct download. Save to my Dropbox. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a direct download. Perfect. And it's a zip file. So let's go ahead and download it. Done. Okay. Looks like there's quite a few files, some text, some URL, and so forth. How to create M3U playlist. Awesome. So that's good. The next step is to figure out exactly what I need to do to update it. I'm assuming I'm just going to drop this onto a SD card, and then it'll just note that it's going to update on its own. But let's just read the instructions just in case. I don't want to break this. So the next step is to read the update guide here. Alright, so how to upgrade the X3 second gen. Answer: choose TF card, micro SD card with FAT32 file system. So that's the first step. I'm going to have to go ahead and remove the card from my player and insert it into my computer and check that the file system is FAT32. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the card from inside the player. You just push down on it and it pops out. Be careful, because if sometimes it just flies out of there and you might lose it or damage it. So what I have here is this one here. It's a 128 gigabyte high performance PNY card, and I have this adapter here, which I bought off of Amazon, and it's able to take in a couple of different sizes here of SD card. And what it is a USB on one end, and you just plug in your cards here, one card at a time, I'm assuming, and you could just read it like a regular flash drive on your computer. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this into here. There you go. It just sits in there like that, and pop it into the computer. So this file here, if you open it or unzip it, in Windows there's already an unzipper already installed, so you just have to double click on it, it'll open it up. And to unzip it, I'm going to go ahead and drag this FW file onto here, and it unzipped it. So it's 44.1 megabytes. This is the file we need to copy to the root directory. What root directory means is just without putting it into any folders, just on the card itself. So let's go ahead and open up the card location. I'm going to open up another file manager here. Okay, and my case, I'm going to access it going to media, Chris, music. So this is it here. So the root file system or the root directory is out here, so don't put it into any folders or anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and right click here, copy, highlight this window, paste, Control V, and it's copying. Done. So that's it right there. All right, so the player itself is off now. I'm going to go ahead and reinsert this card into the slot. If it goes in like this, go ahead and push it until it snaps into place. That's it. And it says I'm going to need to hold the lock button. So it's this one here, I believe. I'm going to go ahead and hold this down and power it on at the same time. So here it goes. Perfect. Now it's saying that it's updating. So I'm going to let this run. So update is successful, perfect, and it should probably start now. I think that changed. I don't think that's what it was saying before. I think they changed their slogan or something. Okay, looks like we're gonna have to reset up the whole thing. So English. So let's go to the settings and check the new firmware version and make sure it is the latest version now. About X3. There it is, right there. FW 2.0. So FW 2.0. That's it. It's updated. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna have to go ahead and try to listen to some music and test it to make sure it works. So another thing that I noticed is after it updates and you try to, like, for example, play music. So I go to artists. It says no music found. Please update media library. What that means is it does not mean that it erased your music. It just cleared the cache that it has inside the library that it goes to get a list of your songs. So you just have to regenerate that list of songs that's on the SD card. And the way you do that is you have to go to your settings. And right there it says update media library, the first option. It's mine's is set to manual. And I'm going to go ahead and click on it. And now it's updating. So it's going to take a little while since I have quite a lot of music on there. Alright, looks like it's done. I'm going to go ahead and try again. Going to go back. Going to go category, artist. There you go. So it looks like it has all my music in there. You could also go to browse files and check that way. So it's all good. There you go. Well, guys, thanks for watching.